coming into her own as a character as the game develops.
Yeah, and then like I like to see in very big events like this. This is the first time we ever get to see these two play against each other. So, but yeah, like I said, there's the Roy, the Bayo, and Javi is going to work.
Whenever it's two people who've never played before, it's like an open canvas. The story of their matchup history is written here.
Yes.
Like, it starts from here. So it's so exciting to see what both of them are going to be able to accomplish in this set. I can't imagine this is a comfortable matchup almost for either player. I imagine Roy is just so good at kind of breaking through all of the combos and blowing Bayo up, but I got to imagine those combos are kind of brutal for Roy.
Oh, absolutely. And you got to imagine that people such as Roy are being very commonplace in the Smash meta, that you kind of have an idea of what to look out for, but not really with Bayo. So
yes.
I think if I had to say who has the advantage, it would be Javi, but he is a little inexperienced compared to Juice. So
yeah, you always got to wonder how the inexperience of Javi might play into it, because it's a real factor. Juice has been here before. He's comfortable. He's not sweating anything. This is Javi's probably first time on a bigger stage like this. You got to wonder if that's going to play in as a factor at all to this set.
Yeah, especially since here at MU, there's not really many Roys to play against. So he's learning a new matchup, right now. But not to say that he's already got Juice at 162%, and the stock is gone.
Just got Zeus to 0 actually.
Yeah, but I know his downfall is the reads. So hopefully he doesn't get read too much.
Yeah.
With Bayo side B varying significantly worse compared to the last game.
Yes.
But the bats were then coming in to save the day.
Bat within is one of those mechanics where genuinely sometimes I wonder what they were thinking. just giving her a better air dodge.
The people who made Bayonetta, they knew what they were doing.
Yeah.
They were like, oh, we're going to have a talk with Sakurai. Let's make your mechanics so she can be broken.
There's the joke that it was a Nintendo PSYOP. They hated Smash 4.
Very, very patient coming in from Juice,
Yeah.
expecting to see a little bit of a roll there, but catching the side B.
Yeah, that back air, just calling out the side B, like you mentioned earlier. Like Javi, maybe getting a little too antsy with these side Bs. Wants to get back to stage, wants to get to middle so bad, just getting called out with that back air.
Yeah, and Juice, I do believe that him, coming from Bears, that there was a Bayo player.
Yeah, the
Dennis.
video goes to Bears also.
Yeah, so he's very experienced at the double witch time, which is crazy. So I think he chose Roy on purpose for this matchup, and that might be the reason why we're seeing this instead of the ZSS.
Yeah.
That's what.
Wow. These bat withins are crazy, honestly. I've never seen them put in so much work, and honestly, that's just great to see.
It is. It's we had a counter for how many times he could have been. The stock would have been gone.
Yeah. If that bat within wasn't there, it would have been over in that moment. So good stuff for that bat within. It's going to be difficult. I mean, it really just seems like you can't get out of the corner here. Yeah.
Juice, really solidifying that stock. It was already over 150%. So it looks like we may see a little bit of lapse in the gameplay. See what Javi needs to do here. Of course, stages do matter.
Going back to going to small battlefield.
Yeah.
Interesting choice.
Probably wants to want to have an easier time with the recovery. Seeing that it's not that big of a stage in terms of the glass zones.
Yeah.
But in terms of Pokemon Stadium, he can very comfortable doing his combos.
It is interesting to see. I mean, once again, you see Javi is having a bit of a good start. Like, just like last game, it felt like Javi started so strong and then just kind of fizzled out as Juice was able to figure out his habits. And it just kind of fell apart from there. Gotta hope Javi is able to mix up more, change his options, and show that you might have caught on last time, but I still have more in the tank. I'm still able to mix up more.
Yeah, absolutely. And we saw how unlucky he was that he got the conversion, but it was facing the other way. And I think Juice has caught a glimpse of what his habits are, like you said, and then he knows where he likes to be with the down tilt. So he's going to be looking out. I hope Javi is looking out for those conversions with the reads into the F smash. But like I said, Javi has been a little bit comfortable. He did take the first stock.
Yeah, that's
getting a little bit
huge.
extra credit. Whoa,
That's
okay,
crazy. But hey, 60%.
Hit Raban. I don't know, bro. I don't know. But afterburner kick, or I think it's dab kick. One of the two.
Yeah. But hey, you already see Javi doing pretty good at keeping that extra credit, not losing the lead right away once the fresh stock came out. So it's good to see. It does look like Javi made a lot of adjustments going into this next game, but Juice is starting to worm his way back in. That was him making the save there.
Yeah, didn't get the Jair, and also seeing how he's playing a lot more aggressive, and this is probably what he needed to do to learn, like, okay, this isn't an MU player anymore. This is the real deal. So he's really upping up the ante, turning up the heat in the kitchen.
Yeah, you can also see Javi is starting to go to ledge. That up air just wiping him out of the air.
Very strong.
But you can see Javi actually going to ledge now. You didn't see him really go to ledge much last game. Ledge, not a great place to be, but sometimes it can be home, can get you out of the ledge trap, the edge guard situation, which sometimes can just be brutal, especially when Juice is hitting those reads on your options all the time, like we're seeing now with those side Bs. Wow.
Yes, just a few hits of the sword, and he's already at kill percent, believe it or not. You can get the stock.
Oh, witch hunt. Yeah,
that was
beautiful.
Cool. That was great. That was great. Young man like that can do that already? Shoot, I don't know.
He's gonna be a demon when he's older.
It's gonna be crazy. He's gonna be running this event, but he makes it back.
Yeah.
Not surprising, of course. Bayonetta with lots of resources.
Not gonna take the stock,
he keeps the
unfortunately,
jump.
saved the jump. But that's just showing how Javi, even though he's down, is like so cool and just able to keep his cool in the moment. Not really able, still like even possibly nervous, able to go for those hard reads like that.
Yeah, and I think if it was anyone else, I don't think they would have survived that. And that's why it shows the top 32 means that you know these plays are coming. But the fact Javi even went for that, now he's in the lead, which is amazing. He's looking clear.
Falling out.
The up smash
Falling
coming out of
the jump.
Called out that jump. You're right. Nobody saw that coming. Nobody was able to see that coming.
That up, just letting it rip. And those are call-outs that you don't see. Like when you're nervous, when you're stressed, when you're like, oh my god, this guy's such a good player. Those aren't reads you go for in that moment, because you're like, when you're able to let go of the respect you have for top players is when your skill will start to come out more. And you just have to imagine Javi is just so composed in this moment, able to keep himself cool.
Cool, calm, collected Javi going into game 3. You know, I do acknowledge that Juice. Oh my God, reading. He's punishing all of those spot dodges. But I think it's safe to acknowledge that an early stock. That's why I went to the stage, Town and City.
You gotta wonder, maybe Javi should have banned it. I'm not sure why it would have been left open. Roy loves this stage. It's probably his best.
Yeah,
and it's because it moves like that.
Shorter blast zones, but he's reading him to oblivion. Now he's getting scared. But like I was trying to say, where all this goodness hit the fan. You know, usually after a loss like that, the top players typically switch to their tried and true mains. You know, in this case ESS, but it seems like he's very comfortable with the Roy already taking a game and already having the 2 stocks with Roy. So you may be seeing the Roy through the entire set, maybe the entire tournament. And Javi already down 2 stocks, and this is not looking good, especially on this stage. So hopefully,
it's gonna make the job even tougher. But honestly, sometimes a loss like this can just be good data. Like, oh, never let Roy have town again. Like that was the mistake
lesson.
there.
Yeah, that was the lesson.
Because really, with moves like that, Roy's just able to blow you up so fast. Like, And especially because Bayo doesn't really kill off the sides any better. So it really just feels like this is a stage that you're playing against Roy, got it, this one's got to go.
Yeah, and he probably knew that, and probably didn't know if his opponent was cognizant of that. So he's taking full advantage, and there's a lot of dough on the line.
Yeah.
So I don't blame him for really pulling all the stops. Reads that roll in, gets the Jair. Very smart play by Juice. He's got to. That's like I said, that inexperience from Javi, not really playing people who are aware to do that.
Panic roll-ins like that, definitely a sign of inexperience, of nerves coming out in a very tragic moment there.
Yeah.
But I believe in Javi to keep his head cool, keep himself in this game. It's completely doable, as we saw from that second game. So Juice is doing amazing, but I still got to believe in Javi sometimes.
Oh, absolutely. He's going to Battlefield, so more platforms, bigger blast zones. And,
wants to go for those combo extensions as much as possible.
More combo opportunity is at the threshold, but seeing how Colin is looking reminiscent of Cola right now, but he's very quick, very explosive, hoping to get in, get out, and take as far as he can, take Bayonetta as far as he can.
I mean, it does seem even again, just like game 2, when it was Javi's counter pick, he was able to keep himself in the game really well. And like now, Javi has the lead again, missing that back air, but still, maybe a little more patient on callouts like that. Save those for the big moments,
Yeah, save those for those very intense moments. But I think, times like those are where you feel like if it worked once, why not do it again?
This is that situation again.
Yeah.
But some players, they don't act the same in the same situation. So, and got to imagine Juice is definitely not one of those players who is just doing the same thing every time.
Yeah, he's actually being blown up right now. This quick stock right there, actually. I was actually surprised he took that with the side B.
I've not seen Bayo edge guarded harder in a very long time.
So yeah, seeing how Juice has the lead, he's not pushing the approach. Javi is the one that has to make sure he's careful.
Javi has the burden of approach right now. He can't wait out Juice for very long because he's only got 5 minutes left. It's almost a bit of a desperation play. Just please get hit by this. It's not coming to fruition. It seems like Javi maybe starting to feel the pressure, feel his foot fall off the gas a little.
Oh my gosh. Oh, he was right. And you see that Juice is kind of walking around a little bit, seeing that he doesn't really have much to fear with Bayo being a light character at 120%. Roy just now losing his first stock.
Wow. It really seems like Juice is, just
there.
Fair like that, gonna clean it up. Good stuff from both players. Juice taking it though. 3-1, gonna move on in his bracket path.
Yes, sir. He's on his way. I think that's